So if I did like a recording of Dark Souls the other day, shit was loud. I'm gonna change my name to... I'm gonna have so many Steam messages from people. I'm gonna change my name to... Haha!
That's a good one.
Haha! Oh no. Well, I just apparently pulled up vote menu. Hammock's on the other team. Should I like enable chat as well? Exec talk, let's do that. Oh. Really happy over the heavy change. The heavy changes are good. They should have changed that like ages ago.
It's good day for Putis.
Good day for Putis. Engineer change, it's basically just so it's like the wrench, which it surely should have been. I think. I don't know, you might think differently, but like... like most of the changes are pretty good, I just don't like about I don't like the one I don't like one of them too much. Oh. I'm so glad I got so much
just as I was capping the
Goodbye,
point.
Chickabow. You didn't help your team enough and your team lost.
It didn't
A while back, ETF12 tried to ban the DR. I was really happy about that. Nightmare argued that the DR shouldn't refill on ammo pickup. I had like a huge... I've written so many things about the DR in the past. I had a really good one a while ago. I'll try and remember what it was. So this was back when they nerfed it and they immediately reverted the nerf. The nerf was that like you only defended like 25%, so a rocket still did like 80 damage or something. My thought was... Okay, so pretend the diarrhea is just a blank item right now. As it is, you press right click and you hold it down, and the longer you hold out your right click, the more ammo you lose, and the dead ringer ticker goes down. And then, you know, the moment you remove it, it waits a couple of seconds and then recharges again. And my thought is, the longer you have the dead ringer out, just running around aimlessly without thinking about it, the less of the health and reduction and stuff you get. So this was before speed boost. So what it was, if I held this out for 5 seconds, I'd have like half a meter, and I'd only get like, you know, 50% damage reduction. But if I saw a rocket at me and I immediately left-click and like surfed it, then I'd get like a good timing on my dead ringer, so I'd get the full 75% or whatever.
Oh hey, you can inspect any weapon now. You know, like look closer at it.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, any weapon now, even if it's not decorated.
They should have changed that a while ago. To be honest.
So I can look very fascinatingly at my rap assassin.
They should have made it because like festives were like, look at that sniper I shot. He was standing still. Oh. Look at that spy I fragged. Oh. Look at that soldier I shot. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I died. I don't know, I think the dead ringer, just make it so it takes skill to use. You know? So adding a timing element I thought would have been fun. Instead what they did was they buffed it to shit by making it so you still get a huge damage reduction, but then they were like, you know what, let's also add in a speed boost, and that's not enough, let's also add in like a fire resistance for some reason.
I'm getting messaged by Aoshi.
Ayoshi.
ETF12 Aoshi. He's talking to 2 big spies, and they say they're happy with the dead ringer.
Who are they?
The ambassador
is it Toast?
I don't know.
The dead ringer nerf, I think everyone should be happy about. The dead ringer is a stupid weapon. It is stupid. It takes no skill or it doesn't take no skill, but it takes less skill than it used to take. And it's brainless. That's why I use it all the time, because I just like to wee around, you know, listen to music, look at Twitch chat, and just have fun with my friends. That's what it is. The Invis Watch, you actually have to think about it.
Toast. Yeah, it's Viljack and
Yes,
Toast.
Viljack and Toast are 2 people you should 100% listen to. I think Viljack has like 4,000 hours on Spy, and Toast is like the best ambi spy probably in the world at this point. I think he's better than Inso was at his prime. You'll have to tell me what you think otherwise, but...
This is so unreal, I can inspect my weapons.
Wait, the patch actually in the game now?
Look
at that guy I headshot.
No.
Look at that guy I headshot. Oh! In the patch, this is going to be... Sometimes you'll kill them, and sometimes you won't. I mean, I might be overdoing it a little bit. I don't know. Stabby has 7,000, yeah, but like... sorry, Viljack has 3,000, but isn't like most of them in like Premiership / like... But I don't know, maybe it's not comparable. It's really mean to compare anyone to Stabby's hours, because he's someone that's got a lot of... I'm not going to, you know, say any opinions. Because personally I think he's got a great taste in music, but he's someone who's got a lot of love for the game. He's put a lot of hours in, he still plays it, And he still streams it actively. Like, TF2 does not have a high stream base. If he wanted to make more money, he could have streamed anything else at this point with his viewer base and made, like, loads more. I don't know about his, like, anything else, though. It's kind of mean. Granger's opinion. Granger said LOL and sent me the patch notes. So you encourage positioning instead of spamming out of DR spawn. I want classes to take skill. I want there to be like a high ceiling on the weapons that are used. I don't want it to be a spam fest.
You can use skill with the Vitasaw now, I guess.
Technically.
Wow, eyebrow wiggle.
Well, in a literal sense. They've made it so you have to hit one guy
Yes.
with it to get the same buff. So in a literal sense, yes? I guess? Stabby's cool. I don't know, my opinion on him changes over the years. Like, he's said some pretty grotty things about Europeans. But that was a little while ago, so I think you should say over time, you know, change your opinion on things. Stop that. I don't know, if Dead Ring and Nerf, I think they should have done more, to be frank. You know, removing the ammo thing is not, you know, not a deal. That's nothing. You aim better when you're angry, Lamau. I aim better when I'm not using any other weapon. Do you remember that? I was streaming the other day, because I didn't have a Hail Zone revolver yet. I had like 100 to go, or like 74 to go. So I did that, and when it got to like 5 left, I couldn't get any frags. It was terrifying. And then I finally got them, I went to Ambi, and I was like, frag, and it was fun. Ooh. You would like Spy to have a gameplay close to what it was originally designed. I want a class to have... Oh! God. I want the classes in Tier 2 to not just be cookie cutter, only does one thing. If the Spy only does one thing, then he's only... I think, you know, he's only at that point just a one-shot, kind of boring to play, like, ninja thing. I like it when he's got another alternative, which isn't just something you can do out the box, it's something you have to practice with. You go and, like, watch Open. The Spy's there with the Ambi. They may not be the world's best, but at least they're trying. You know, you've gotten rid of that now. Everyone has to run basically the same thing now. I don't know. Stabby said Europeans didn't shower and use deodorant. He did say that, and I think he... I might be wrong, but I think in general he's had a rather poor opinion of Euros in the past. But that was like years ago, so maybe now he's different. Maybe he's like, you know, maybe it's not so bad. Because I think I've tweeted him things, and he's pressed the like button, and he's tweeted me things, and I pressed the like button. So I think there's a mutual Twitter kind of thing going on there.
I can look at my
Oh, it's
Sandman.
Phantom!
He even flips the bat.
Please remove the speed boost from the Dead Ring. I don't leave it as it is. Oh, don't do that. There's a spy around me. Oops. Oh god, I do like the speed boost just because it's fun, but it's kind of stupid. He said it while being ghosted, yeah, but he did still say it, like... Oh, hello. Like, I'm not to mean to poke fingers, but I think most people when they get ghosted just kind of say, wow, what an arsehole. They don't kind of, like... You know, they don't go there, really, but, you know. Maybe he was, you know... Oh, this is vocal. Don't do this. I don't like it when there's vocals in my instrumental playlist. Oh shit, what are you doing? Can I do that too? What do you do? Hold down inspect.
Yeah, just hold down inspect. There's no world model for it though.
Is there a world model for the normal one?
No, doesn't look like it.
Do you think there'll be a shit ton of rant videos about the next update? Yes. Yes, there will. Guess it might do one.
Banny!
Where are my unusuals about? Oh, I was going to say me, but yeah, Banny too. Well, no, Banny's not going to say crap, because they nerfed the scout stuff that needed to be nerfed. Demo Man hasn't been changed, and Soldiers, like,
well,
no changes.
Not yet, anyway. We don't know the rest.
In terms of 6s, it's been a great update, except for the fact they, like, destroyed a subclass again. Tutorial uploaded the original video. I don't know if he was the one that actually made... I don't think he was the one that actually did it, though. You know? There has to... You've never been a really gun-heavy spy, and you found lots of different ways to approach situations. No, but, like... There's a difference between practicing thousands of hours to do one really niche specific thing, or just using the weapons as they're designed. I don't want to be like, I'm kind of saying it in a really weird way, but like, it's a subculture, it's like a subclass, you know, it's not something you were intended to do, that's why it was like that. They didn't think anyone was going to bother practicing that long. I think like the Binding of Isaac, on the bloody... the advert page, it's like dozens of hours of playtime, and then, you know, it's still going on, like, 8 years later or whatever, like... Isaac is old.
Yes.
Look, I'm out-sniping these snipers because they aren't headshotting me. If they headshot me, then I die. Or if I miss, because I don't have a scope and I have to aim at normal range. Oh, look at that. I'd love it if like that sometimes just wouldn't work and you just turn around and headshot me. It's not even something that like you can never. It's really hard to hit like every headshot at long range. You tend to just wait for someone to be predictable or stand still. Oh, that's actually you, Chickaboo.
Yeah, hi.
Oh shit, sorry, Damien. Oh, I did it again. Tuto wasn't the one ghosting. Tuto was not the one ghosting. It was... Tuto uploaded the video, though, because Tuto already had, like, loads of subscribers and he wanted to get views. You know what they could do? They could make it so butter knives do 50 damage.
Oh my god.
Oh. So many times.
You can do
I mean, I could already make one. The old one took so long because I wasn't actually going for butter knives in the past, so I had to go through all my demos. I actually physically went to logs.tf and looked for times I had knife kills and not backstabs. But since then, I obviously go for way more, so like I can actively make like a proper butter knife frag video now. And they aren't all.
You usually go for them on snipers with the razor to like finish them after a headshot.
I got sick and tired of headshotting someone and then missing the body shot, so I decided I'm going to headshot them, they're going to shit themselves and turn around and try to melee me. Or flip around and try to use the Razorback. One of two things can happen. I can just turn around and melee them, or I can turn around and shoot them again. So it was like, you know. I can't believe they haven't changed the speed boost on the Deadringer. When you hit a butter on someone for 41 HP and then die. Oh, that's upsetting. Like,
well, they want to nerf the Deadringer. They don't want to eviscerate
I think they should nerf it. They did not properly nerf it, really. Ooh. You've never been bothered by an amazing spy headshotting you across the map. Every time you would peek, you'd think the headshots on Ambi are deserved. Yeah, like... I don't know. I feel like... Again, practice is something that should be rewarded. Not practice and hope you don't get bad RNG. That's like if CSGO... You didn't get a guaranteed headshot on the first shot while standing still, you know? You practice that shit. You've practiced your DM. You've tried. Shit. I should have just butter knifed him from the start. Is this the patch where they make a comeback spicy? I want to see the spicy comeback, that'd be good. Why am I getting credits? What does all of this mean? In the thing?
It's money that you can spend on things.
What, can I get like a thing above my head or something?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Skyle, isn't it? They don't do...
Yeah, this is Skyle.
They don't do pay to win, though.
Oh, by the way, we have 4 bots on our team.
Yeah, it's Skyle.
Yeah.
Where's the spike gone?
No, they're just bots. They're really stupid.
No, there was a Deadringer spy. Oh, nice.
Yes. Oh, let me pick up his pan and then inspect it.
Oh, that's the ultimate betrayal. And then you do slightly less damage with it because you picked it up as a scout. Even though it's the same weapon. You know what's funny? That the gloves of running urgency change are quite similar to the ones that Freak Fortress made. It's because that's how the GRU used to be. Like, when they came out, the GRU was a health reduction, not mini crits, and then everyone was like, oh shit, I can use this to build Uber and rollout. So everyone ran it.
Oh my god, the frying pan inspection is glitched.
What does it do?
His hand like clips.
Wait, has there actually been an actual update?
The neck.
Has there been an actual update?
Apparently so.
Oh.
You can inspect any damn thing you want.
Let me... Oh shit, I just rejoined the Skull server. I just wanted to right-click and look at the connect info so I can post it in the chat. Yeah, they've made it so that the Eurotunnel reward is now useless because you have 50% faster cloak drain. I don't know why they did that. Did I lose all my points? I lost all my points. Okay. I just wanted to get the server info.
Aw, there's no inspect animation for the sodas.
There we go. There's no inspect animation for the soda popper. Is there one for the sapper? I wouldn't know because I don't have a visible view model on the sapper.
Nah, there isn't any for the guillotine either.
Hello.
And none for the milk.
Ooh.
Although, I'm not sure why you would want to inspect your own milk or your own pee.
I think it's his. I think it's Manco's. Oh no, the Wii is because
Okay.
the Girardi
It's
gives you
not
like
one to
kidney.
inspect.
The Girardi gives you like kidney pills or something, isn't it? That was like the law. It like makes your kidneys 50 times bigger.
Oh my god, if you are an engineer and you inspect yourself with the gunslinger, you give yourself a thumbs
Oh,
up. Yes.
really?
Yes,
That's
yes,
worth
yes,
it.
yes, yes,
That's
yes.
made the update all worth it.
Ah.
Yeah. So you get like a 4-second cloak with the weapon that you use with the cloak. That was already unused,
God.
and their thoughts were, let's make it more usable. There goes all of my health. Headshot. Headshot. Ooh. God, there's way too many bots on this server. Do they get like random hats or something? Silent killing is so fat, but disguising as the heavy just killed his blows. Yeah, silent killing was so good. I forgot they actually had that on the Spicicle. Like, it made it like no reason not to use the Spicicle because you just had no scream, so you could get like chain stabs in competitive. Oh shit, there's adverts.
Oh my god, they are so epic and loud.
Build resources. Is there another server running? Maybe like THG. THG, no one on it. Maybe there's just no one's playing TFT right now. There was a patch the other day, wasn't there? I thought they just changed like the...
They must have put these updates in the patch from like
Hidden.
the other day or so.
I mean, adding the ability to inspect anything probably doesn't even change the file size of the game, does it? I mean, just change like
Well,
a
they
0
just
to
had,
a
they just had
1.
to add the animations.
No, the
yeah.
animations were there. You could do it on trade servers. They literally, all they had to do was change like a 0 to a 1. Or like maybe even remove a line. They
flipped to 0.
probably had like an if check where it was like, if it's Australian, you know, if gun is skin 4 or whatever the Australian is, allow inspect. And they probably just got rid of that and just made it so plus inspect inspects. DR Spicicle Ambi is exactly the gameplay you came for. I'm just going to use it because like, I don't know when this update's coming out and I don't know when I'm going to get to use it again. It's a plugin on some servers, yeah. We might have to change servers. There's like no one on this one.
Yes, we have way too many bots on our team.
I don't want to play Turbine. PL Sub-Zero? Delphi's fun
What?
server. Oh, there's Roll the Dice. Oh no, it's RTD is Roll the Dice. Yeah, I'm not going to play on that. Skyle Dust Bowl. Cough Harvest. Upward. Beginners Upward.
Yeah.
Let's play Beginners
No,
Upward.
Beginners upward.
I think it's instant respawn Upward.
Oh, gosh.
Wait. Oh good, I was just going to check. It didn't have the mumble on the screen covering like everything. The combo after the Spicicle at first release was busted. I think the Spicle's always going to be broken, and there's nothing they can do to change that unless they like remove it. I'm gonna watch this like base jumper out soldier, and we can decide if it's really hard to hit him in the air. Never mind, he got backstabbed while he was on the ground. Oh, don't do that. Oh god, he shotgunned me. Random question, what do you say is the most important thing for a spy to learn? It's like, probably that like you just need to play to get better. Like, there's way too many people in this entire game that are like, oh, how do I instantly get better in 35 seconds without practicing? It's like, you know, you do need to practice, you know. No one's really good at CP Steel Spy at first. Everyone has to play like 500 games before... Did that not get said? Everyone has to play like 500 games. Yeah. Also shoot stuff. Maybe too many people don't shoot stuff, and it's a big deal. Like, yeah, this update's like scary because they changed the ability to shoot stuff. You know, if this was on launch of the game, everyone would have been like, why? Who cares? Look at that soldier in the air. He's very hard to track standing perfectly still with a base jumper. Let's make it so he can't airstreak ever again. Oh. Hit me. Hit me. Oh, do that, yeah. That's a back burner. Thank God for the free speed boost. Oh, he got me! I don't know how the medic knew where I was. Give IP, Woolen. Sure. How do I go into the server browser? View server info.
Oh, right, you switched servers, didn't you?
Did you not notice? How to press right mouse button. Yeah. You're a spy. You're not a scout. No scout just holds their bat out and stands still. Come on, be honest. That's not a disguise pack. Give me that pack, thank you. Ooh. Oh, nice. This Pyro's got some pretty good reflex this game. Oh god, I have 9 health. Stop this, go away. There we go. You're going to join the server if possible, go for it. Jules? Players often complain that the base jumper is frustrating to hit against because the target's too hard to hit. I don't understand that. The base jumper, they move at like 50 hammer units. Like they move at the pace of a snail on narcotics, you know? That was a dead one, sorry. And a headshot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the base jumper needed nerfing. I don't know about Jules ever having difficulty hitting things ever either. You're too good to have those issues. I know it's a meme, but like, come on. You tried to stair stab me. Whee! Look at how easy that was to do. Now I've got like full ammo and shit. There's that dude. There's that dude. Shoot me. Hit me. I want you to hit me. Hit me. Thank you. Ooh. Base jumper is better the less you use it. I don't know if I even like the base jumper. Like, just use gunboats and rocket jump everywhere. That's fun. The medic like followed me or something. I think a demo man followed me back here, but he's there he is. I don't know what you were doing. Why are there demo men like sticking up the spawns on upward on their own spawn? I don't get that. There's a demo up here too. Am I gonna see you? Oh, do you know what they could do? They could remove backstabs. Or make it so to do a backstab you have to complete a short little sequence.
Complete a short essay.
You have to complete a short essay.
Yeah.
That was not what I thought was going to happen there, but okay. I thought I was going to backstab someone, but that didn't happen. You want to die, says Jules. Why remove 100 overheal? My thoughts, Jules, were, if they want to nerf it, make it so the medic has to be up your arse, and then you survive on 1 health. Oh. And not just make it so it's useless outside of pubs. Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
I might also just be overdoing it. I don't like. It's really hard to visualize what 50% slower looks like, but like, if it's anything like what I think it's gonna be like, it's just gonna be like sometimes you get really frustrated, and it's like, why? Well, this is a good strong. I still like the golden gun idea, to be honest.
I love GoldenEye and playing.
There's a GoldenEye
gun
source.
mode. Oh no, I'm stuck on this stupid thing. Oh, never mind, I fixed it.
Do you want to play GoldenEye Source sometime? I don't think I own it, but like, I could buy it.
Oh, I have it. I need to.
You can play like a version of Gun Game on it. I think it's like Assault or something.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, hit me. I want you to hit me. Just, yeah, the Girati. They've just made it as a free, please use the Girati button. The Girati was already seeing use, like, just in general. So just making it better was just like, come on. Like, they should have done, like, something. They made it Girati was, like... They buffed the Girati even, didn't they? They made it so if you extinguish teammates, it regens, like, a second faster.
Yeah, it recharges faster.
Not that big of a deal, but, like, it's the thought that counts. Ooh. Oh, I can't hit you. There's a spy around here.
There sure is.
Stop that. There was someone, like, grinding against my bum there, and I got really lost.
Oh.
What does Daniel say? Lamal, that's all I have to say about the balances to spy. Yeah, they... they made the Eternal Reward worse. They nerfed the Deadringer, but not in a good way. They should have nerfed it more. And then they lowered the skill ceiling on spy. So I was like, oh well. Good thing they left the Diamondback the same way, so you can two-shot people across the map with body shots. I need more ammo, hello. Man, this is depressing. A little bit. This is our final goodbye, unless they decide to change it for... Yeah, just make it so you have 3 shots and it takes forever to reload, and you have 12 bullets in reserve or something, or... You know, every time you miss, you lose a tiny bit of health, or... Afterburn does shitloads of damage to you, or you take mini crits. You permanently have mini crits, but if you hit a headshot, you don't get mini crits for like a couple of seconds. I don't know. Something that's not RNG. Please. Oh, hello. Oh! I got Damien'd. Skill ceiling. No. Adding RNG, that is an immediate drop to the skill ceiling. It lowers your ability to do shit, and it puts it out of your task. I don't see how it would be anything but lowering the skill ceiling. You can't raise the skill ceiling. You're not going to randomly hit headshots you didn't aim for, are you? Because you can't practice for that. That's not skill. That's just, like, luck, in that case. You know, if you just don't bother practicing and you just hold down left click at a long range, then, you know.
I feel like this doesn't bother me as much as it should, because I used to play competitive Pokemon where RNG is something you just have to live with, because critical hits are enabled.
No, but it's a chance. It's an awful way to say it. It's a chance for RNG.
Yeah.
You don't plan for it to happen. Adding, if it was always you got a critical.
I don't plan on having Focus Blast missing, but 70% of the time it will hit, 30% of the time it won't.
How much does Focus Blast do?
It does 120 to power, which is amazing.
120 is a lot, yeah.
Type coverage. Yeah, and you want it for coverage because
RNG,
it's
random
like
number
type,
generation.
But then you have a 30% chance to miss the damn thing.
What I like to think of it as is it makes the headshot a random crit.
Yes.
You know, you aim, sometimes you'll get the crit, sometimes you'll get a body shot, and sometimes you'll just miss. Oh, I'm not going down like this. Adding RNG is retarded, but the DR Ambi. Nerf the Dead Ringer, so it's not brain dead, and make it so the Ambi is harder to do good with, not impossible to do good with. I'd love the idea of, in alternate dimensions, playing the same scrim over and over, sometimes top fragging, and then sometimes not. Just because, you know? If it was RNG you could control, if they made it like CSGO, where if you run, your aim goes, you know, your accuracy goes down.
Is reduced? Yeah,
that would at least be something you could control. You'd have to be like, okay, I could run and shoot in close range and have bad, or I can stand at long range and crouch, wait a second, and then shoot.
And then not have a bad.
Yeah, I'm really bad at my English. Fuck your dispenser. I know, just like anything that's controllable is something that you can practice and get good at. That's why they got rid of bullet spread in like every server that people have fun on. That's engineers in the wrong place. Oh no. Focus Blast is 75% accuracy but hits 10% of the time, says Mega Raichu in my chat.
I thought it was a flat 70%.
I would never have guessed that Mega Raichu plays competitive Pokemon. What Pokemon do you play, Chicken Bear? What Pokemon do you play?
I used to actively play Gen 4 and Gen 5 competitive.
Gen 5
I might get
Black
back
and
into
White.
Gen 7 though. Yeah,
is Gen 7
I might
Sun
get
and
back
Moon?
into Gen 7. Yeah, Gen 7 is Sun and Moon.
Okay.
And I will play the VGC tier, which is what Nintendo does. So you only play Pokemon you can catch in Sun and Moon.
If you catch it, you can't trade them in.
Well, I mean, as long as they're within the Alola regional depths,
So,
which is still really
presumably
good.
it has like a goal bat and stuff, right? There's,
Yeah. There's like a marker.
But you're not allowed to trade in
signifies
like a
Cotadera.
special. You're not allowed to trade in like Rayquaza.
Not from a previous generation.
Do they still do event matches in like
toys?
Toys R Us where you can get like Mew?
Oh no! They're serious. Nintendo puts out like these big Twitch casts and stuff, regional.
You can watch it on Twitch now. You don't have to actually get in a car.
And they have actual pros like giving the commentary to and everything.
They actually put
like
thought into
real
it.
players. There's pots too. There's money
Holy
prizes.
shit.
It's serious. Yeah, big shit.
It'd be cool if you had to crouch. I like that because he does. You know, he holds it in his hands, doesn't he? He looks like he's aiming. That's a good input, Spicy. I like that.
Pokemon is a better comp scene than TF2.
CSGO doesn't have 100% perfect accuracy. No, but CSGO, what I mean is, in CS, if I want to hit a guy with the AK, I can't run around and hit them with a headshot. I have to think about it, crouch, and then go for the one-tap, you know? If they did it with the Ambi, I'd be a bit more acceptable than just flat out, there's nothing you can do, there's a 50% reduction. Regardless of how big or small it is, still a RNG element in this game. Hello, don't do that. I don't know why I can't do anything right now. I'm having like difficulty attacking last.
That's upward.
No, but like I'm sapping shit and it's not dying. I don't know what my team is.
Oh, by the way, speaking of difficulty pushing last, are you excited for Millstone in UGC next week?
What is Millstone?
It said
Oh no, I was
match.
kicked off of Super
Have
Dickman's
fun.
Kanonen because I fell asleep during the official because I'd spent the whole day building and moving furniture. And when I woke up and asked the leader, hey, do you want me to play? He was like, didn't reply until then, just kicked me off the team.
Aw, sad.
So there goes my like UGC first badge. Second one. Not that it really matters, it was playing heavy. Quake Champions has announced a $1 million tournament. Guess what game we're playing next week? I really wanted to play Quake Champions and I was really excited, and then I got a beta key and I didn't play it. I started it up once and it was like, the beta's not on right now, so I was like, oh. So I just never did. And it's weird, because I really liked live. And I love watching Quake shit. Just in general, I think it's fun. Millstone Vomit, can't wait to see Spy MGs then. Mini crit standing still, full still
I like
crouching.
watching Quake from like QuakeCon and stuff.
That's an interesting nerf. Make it so if you're running around you only do mini crits, but if you're standing still you get the full crits. I like the crouching one though, just because his model like does that. You know when he crouches and he just like peers into the corner. I could deal with that. Because as it is, the Ambi already has the bullet mechanic built in. It has the crosshair that changes actively. Oh, look at the server's choke.
My stairs, get out.
I just had like 800 choke for a second. PPM's on the server. I didn't know we still played. Pyro Protect Me. That's like 2009 trading. You enjoy Quake Champions. Sniper's crouches, what's the issue? Oh, don't do that. Checkerbo, no. Not like this. You 3-shot me through my dead ringer with your mini crit rocket launcher. Why did it take 3 shots? They should have made it so it's a 2-shot. If you track the spy while he's invis, you should kill him.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the dead ring is broken. And nerfing it with like less spread is like, come on. Don't do that. At least like what I did like is at least they weren't just patch notes by themselves. They were at least patch notes followed by a description that was like, okay, we've noticed X, Y, Z, so we're trying X, Y, Z.
Basically like what Overwatch does with their patch notes.
Did they do that?
Which is great. But yeah, Overwatch does this with their patch notes. Jeff Kaplan, one of the game designers, gives extensive commentary on why they make
That's
every
really
single
cool.
change. Yes!
It's like the devs care. I'm
Yeah.
being rude. I'm sure the devs about this game. I'm sure they're like, oh, I can't wait to make this game like fun, but like everyone always complains about us. I can't see them. Oh, they could do something really weird and make it so every time you shoot, your screen like just jumps up really fast, like you just shot like a huge magnum. You know, like how in Half-Life when you shoot the revolver, it like, what? Okay, you know in Half-Life when you shoot a revolver and it like blurs your screen up. They could do that. Although please don't do that. I'll Chickabow. Not like this. Oh, never mind. There's a spy. There's nothing to shoot. Oh, here we go. I'm a spy! Not really. Oh. I thought the engineer was going to see the pyro thing that does sentry and go for it, but apparently not. Don't do this. Oh, hi, Damien. They could be working on fucking VR and exciting shit, but they chose TF2. Yeah! They could be like, hey, we were told we're going to get paid like millions and billions of pounds developing VR for like Half-Life 69 or whatever. Instead they were like, no, I want to work on TF2. That sounds like fun. So I think it's probably pretty heartbreaking where people are like, the devs don't care, but like, come on. This is one change I'm not happy with, is one specific player who plays a really niche subclass in a really, really niche game mode. Everybody vows at game modes. All they should do, if they want to say anything, is just say, oh, nice teleporter. They should make it so, A, when you look at a teleporter entrance, there's a little video feed in front of it that shows where the exit is. They should do that. Like, if I looked at this, have like a little virtual reality TV in front of it that shows where the exit looks like. That would stop people from, like, putting them in front of shit. Or they can make like a thermal, like a camera that doesn't show players, it only shows like land, like a 3D rendering or something. That would stop people from that would stop people from stopping spawn camping on teleporters, because that would be a bit bullshit. Hey, NG. Okay. Chocobo, if you're an engineer and a spy saps your sentry, what's the first thing you do? Sure. Do you run backwards at the spy? Oh. Minus 90% FPS, yeah. What if this patch ends up bringing like a huge issue where like it drops your frame rate by a billion and then they reverse it? I think Chocobo's mumbles died. Goodbye! Oh. Why do they remove crits from the guillotine when people are stunned? I mean, it was a little... They removed stuns, that's one thing, so you physically can't stun people. And I guess then they were like, instead of... Like, I think what they might have done in the past is be like... Oh, sorry. Is be like, hey, let's remove this mechanic, and then forget that stuns, like, interact with other weapons. But they put thought into it. They were like, you know, we're going to remove stun, but let's also remove the weapon that relies on stun, i.e. the guillotine. I mean... It is again like a long-range free spam weapon on the scout, which is a little funky. He is meant to be like kind of a hit-and-run kind of class, that your low health and speed is what you're meant to do. You're meant to use your low health to avoid taking damage, run in, do loads of damage, and then back out with your mobility, and your health is the downside. But as it is with the guillotine, I could just stand down there and snipe this spy over and over again, for like 70. It also crits people slowed down by the Natasha. You're right. You're right. But that's also very niche. Like, it's not something that really happens very much. Saying that, this heavy is running the Natasha, so I could run the Sandman and shoot the people he's doing. This changing hurts MVM in some ways like dumb strats. Do people use the guillotine in MVM?
Walk out and get headshot.
Hello, was your mumble broken or were you like talking or something?
I was talking alone, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't hear you. Maybe my mumble didn't crash. The mumble doesn't say connected, disconnected, does it?
I don't have the voice thing on.
Natasha plus guillotine, highway to prem. No, highway to prem is use the Deadringer over and over. Oh. Imagine Natasha plus guillotine. Heavy is already on the highway to prem anyway. If you play heavy, you deserve to play prem. Just for playing that class. Okay. Oh, hi, Damien. Backstab me. Do it. Okay. Well, our mini's been sitting in a bush for like a long time.
It dead.
It's dead.
It
He
dead.
wrecked in a Senti.
Yeah, I wrecked it a Senti.
Build a Senti. Senti is built. The dispenser has gone up.
The dispenser has gone down.
Oh no, they shot my dispenser. It's now gone down.
Nobody's checking playground.
I am fully charged of Uber. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, I shouldn't have said nobody's checking playground.
I was there, I don't think I saw you. This patch already looks like they thought about it. It looks like they put a lot of thought into a lot of things, but I don't think they thought actively about specifically
Well,
the one
here's
thing
another
I have an
important
issue
thing.
with. It'll be really hard for them to like make something that everyone agrees with, and chances are they'll just implement it and everyone will just have to live with it. But like, I wish they did. They wish they'd not balance stuff around RNG.
Also, really, Valve tends to make tweaks after major patches.
Yeah, they tend to
like
make a
this.
patch and then be like, oh shit, giving the soldier 800 rockets was never a good idea.
Yeah, so they'll fix it eventually, so don't think that whatever they do is just going to be permanent.
In MVM you can
They
abuse
might
the
find some
stun on
compromise.
giants and... Oh. I was gonna say don't take our teleporter. The whip cactus breadface is sitting on the end of our teleporter, which is facing outside. I could go kill him. Don't do that. Lenny. Lenny doesn't play anymore. They don't want the Ambi to be able to do stuff from long range. they should make it. They shouldn't make it so that like, no matter how much you practice, you can no longer do what you should be able to do. Because it's just a chance now. It's not like they made it so at long range you do mini crits, or like it's got reverse damage build up. Where, like, you know, in close range you do 102, but at long range you'll only do, like, 60. They haven't done that. They've just made it so sometimes there's spread. Which is, like, you know... Any sometimes in an FPS is not something good. How are you? I'm alright, thank you, Weirdo. How are you? Bit hot in the UK. Oh, hello. Oh, nice. When you stand on top of the door and upwards, sometimes you get trapped inside of the light switch. I forgot about that. They should get on that. Not that there's anything they can do about it, but, you know... Oh, let's find that bush. Does this tell you go to the end again? Yeah, it does. Don't do that.
I like this username, I seduced Trump.
Is it his daughter? Ooh. Sapper should be allowed to sap HP packs. Let's not go there. I don't know how I feel about that as a mechanic in a game. Like, I didn't play Overwatch when that existed. I played it in, like, the beta for a bit, and then once a couple of months ago, and I was like, this is still pretty, like, boring. The man-treads look like fun, yeah. I want them to add, like, man-tread maps where, like, it's all about that turn speed.
I spoke with a soldier man, he said it would be really good for, like, payload, first bombs.
Halo! They should add Halo!
Yeah.
Just like Halo. The game.
Yeah. Yeah, just like payload. Yeah, but like, you know, usually you would do like those initial bombs.
We're fine with the
like
super
Backwater
clutch close range
or,
headshots. It's
on
patch notes on
Sentry or
teamfortress2.com.
something like that. It would be good for that.
Imagine if you could sap snipers so they can't scope. Imagine if sometimes backstabs just didn't like actually backstab them. They just kind of like, they just didn't. You know, they just didn't backstab. They just kind of didn't really do anything.
You mean like your knife jams or something?
Yeah. Or the sapper jams when you're sapping a sentry. And he just yells that. Yeah, he's like, oh no, my knife is jammed. And then like the guy turns around and like shoots. Imagine that, that'd be great.
I should play the banana peel slip sound effect if you try and stab someone while it's jammed.
Oh, I can't wait to not do that after the patch. Oh.
Nah, it's okay. Kill the sniper on the arrows, more important.
I mean, you know, it's upwards, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, sniper pick's pretty much what you want to get.
Yes.
This music's loud, yeah.
Yeah, not this, like, this unusual wearing spy running around pretending he's a sniper.
I'm wearing a black Manco cap. The Razorback Johnsons were unnecessary. They were not unnecessary, but they went way too far.
Was okay.
No, I mean, it's okay, but, like, it's way too bad now. What they should have done, you know, I've said it again.
Well, it presents you a choice of being got killed by the spy or the
sniper.
There
is no reason to use it in Highlander. I guarantee you.
No reason.
Unless you're working by yourself.
People are gonna do danger shields for lulz.
Jarate.
Or Camper or Jarate. Yeah, or Jarate.
Mini crits.
Jarate. Yeah. Yes, Jarate.
Jarate is very, very, very strong. Oh.
P is strong.
Let's balance the Razorback about competitive play. Yeah, they were like, in high competitive play, the Razorback's a bit strong, so let's remove it. I liked my idea of if the medic's pocketing you, you survive on 1 health. If the medic looks away for a second to heal a demo or something, then you go down to like 150, so a headshot will kill you, but like, you know, you still have a buff against like scouts and shit. Or just, you know, that's what I would have personally done, but I'm sure they had input from like loads of people. Oh no, check it out!
Hi.
Oh, I had that gun jammed right up your face, but I'm gonna blame it on bullet spread.
Oh no, my gun is jammed.
Oh no! Oh no, what was that? The Mario, the Sonic Racers. He goes like, oh no! Remember that Star video from like 2008 or something, 2011? He was like, oh no! Oh shit.
Well,
Unless if your rocket launcher jams sometimes. That was an old tier 2 comic. They were like complaining because their shit like jammed all the time, and then like that was the Apple update, I think. They were like, oh look at this minigun, it also creates a block for you and auto updates it. Spy is not a bit useless in MVM because Spy is Spy is now completely useless in MVM because you can't recharge, and I forgot about that. Like I used to have fun with CJ and the Vaccinator because you'd insta respawn, so you'd use that, the Dead Ringer, and you'd run around and like destroy things with the knife. It was the big earner I think I used to use. because it was fun. I guess there's no reason to play
Yeah,
Spy in
beginner
the
is
end
fun.
now. They can make like an upgrade, I guess. Upgrade! Your thing does what it used to do last week. £7 million. They could have pay to win, so I have to spy a special ambi. Maybe only the strange festive ambi does what it normally does.
That's a good pay to win strat.
Or they can make it so the Razorback only, it gives you an overheal, but you have to complete, a small rhythm game sequence. You have to finish Freedom Dive 4 Dimensions with an S rank. Easy. And if you want to get double the speed, even better, you can finish it with Hidden and Hard Rock, and, that kind of thing. Or, you have to beat Toho 16 if you want to get the speed buff on the Dead Ringer. I'd like that.
How many Tohos are there?
16. I mean, there's loads of sub-games. Like, there's fighting games, there's... I think the fighting games are unlicensed. In the licensed series, there's, 20, because there's, 16 and a half or something.
Wow.
The main bullet hell ones that you think about if you think Toho, I think there's 16.
Yeah.
The new one that's coming out with Tanned Chirino, I think is 16. It's the 4 seasons or something. It's meant to be a nice normal Toho, the fairly easy one, but one that everyone can play. Which I like the sound of, because some of the Tohos are really, really hard. You'll breeze through most of the game, and then you'll get to the final, you get to the extra boss or something, and it'll be
Well, don't they make your hitbox literally 1 pixel like
your
most bullet hells?
your hitbox is 6 by 6 pixels or something. You would have preferred to see the Scouts nerfed at its core. They could have made... Oh, I just got an ambassador! What is your opinion on the changes, Woolen?
Oh, good job.
Void, if the thing's up, you can go and look at the VOD from earlier, but my thoughts were, please don't balance my class around RNG, thank you. And also nerf the Dead Ringer more, it's not enough of a nerf. You're yelling, good shot, mate. Don't do that. Oh shit, I'm going there now. No, apparently not. Patchouli. Is Patchouli hard? Patchouli's not that hard. It was, fucking Remelia in Toho 6 is hard. God, I've only really played Toho 6 extensively, to be honest. Bust knife! Oh! But yeah, Toho, so some of them, I think it's Toho 7. Most of the game is pretty doable. And then it gets to final, and it's oh no. I was not practiced for this. It's fun games though. I was told by, I think it was Maxi or Ignis or someone, he was oh yeah, they're not actually that hard once you just play them enough, it just becomes reflex. And I was Jesus Christ, have you watched Toho on YouTube? Some people play it, they're yeah, I'm gonna do no horizontal movement and get hit none other times ever. And it's oh, okay. That's good. Shit. Fight me. Oh, I got the medic. That's all I wanted. But one thing is that it's not just it's only the ambi that has the thing. The Diamondback. The DR changes, yeah, it's Void, it was good, but they needed to do more. Making it so you can't regen it as fast as that's not the issue with it, is the speed boost. That's the problem. It's just get rid of the speed boost. It's easy. Leave it as it was, get rid of the speed boost. Or go to how it used to be, where it was a 90% reduction. Not 90%, sorry, what was it, 80% or something. There was a sweet spot they hit, and then they screwed it. DR is deserved though, it is too easy. They just nerfed the wrong part of it. It just means use it slightly less. Or now it just means if I'm using it, I have to wait for longer. You're gonna jump at me. Oh, it's a soldier. It's Chocobo! Oh no, not the...
Yes.
Hit me. Hit me with your whip. Never mind.
No, I'm not gonna do that. You asked me.
Yeah. I think... I'm gonna go just quickly over it.
It's really stupid in those situations too, where they want you to hit them, and I'm I really don't feel like hitting
you. Should never, ever hit a spy with a scattergun across the map. You are giving him a free speed boost.
Well, I mean, not
I love it when
that,
I'm playing spy and a scout scatterguns me from across the map, because it just means that literally I can run for free. The downside of the people who shot me finding me is not there, because the person who shot me is across the map. He's not going to search for me.
Is there a risk to that now that you can't recharge with an ammo pack?
I don't fucking know. I haven't thought, the Dead Ringer, it's going to be used or it's not going to be used. I don't really, we could remove it. I don't care. It's... It's fun, sure, because it's brain dead. I don't really have to think. Oh, I heard the little fluke.
Speaking of brain dead.
Yeah, 75%. Yeah, before gunmetal, it was fine, and then they were like, "Let's nerf the hell out of it." Oh shit, everyone complained. Let's buff the hell out of it. And I was like, oh. I don't know. I think it was fun where you could like block window with the Dead Ringer as a against a combo. It was a bit stupid, but I thought it was fun still.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. Haha! I need to farm as many kills as I can. Remember people shitting themselves, not being able to disguise back. It wasn't. Yeah, not being able to survive backstabs. I thought was funny, but like. What was I going to say? It was the fact that, like, after the nerf, you got shot by one rocket and you had, like, 30 health. And it was like, oh, I guess I have to just stand a mile away now. The point of the Dead Ring was to help you get through, like, firefight at the time, and they made it so you couldn't do that and you had to sit in your team, and it was like, oh, okay. The Rescue Ranger nerf was like, it's just basically a ranged wrench now, right? It takes the same roughly amount of metal, if not a bit less, to heal something. Yeah. The speed boost was gunmetal, and the speed boost was, like, really silly, I think. Personally. Like, the speed boost is really fun, don't get me wrong. I love, like, speeding around and, like... Oh shit, we might have to change servers.
Okay.
It's playing Borneo. Not Borneo. Maybe Skyle Badwater has players? No? There's Convoy, but it's on zombie survival. I wanted to play Convoy. I guess we're just gonna have to play Borneo, unless you want to play casual with...
Borneo's okay.
Yeah.
Casual's okay as well if you feel like a specific
But
map.
the thing is, you're NA, so it might take like 30 minutes to find a map.
We tried this before, and it worked out fine.
Didn't it?
Yeah. There's no inspect for the whip or the conch.
Oh, the eternal reward is like, there's no point to use it. They nerfed the hell out of it. Server IP, this is this one. Give me a second. It's like beginner's payload or something. PL, is that it? No? Beginners? I can't find it now.
Wow, Soldier has no inspects.
Really?
Aside
Volvo
from
thought the
shotguns.
DR would be used for pretending to be dead, and it's been used as a damage shield, and now it's a damage shield plus being able to go fucking Sonic in their asses. Yeah. They wanted it to be like Spy in TFC, where you go into the little menu, you drop dead, and people have to run around your body. But the issue there was you couldn't move. What they've instead done is made it so instead of you couldn't move, they made it so you could run around at scout speed. So that was silly. Why go invis and spam to get behind them when you can click mouse 2 and go Sonic Rodriguez? Yeah, I don't know. The invis takes way too much thoughts to do stuff. So they made a gun or a spy watch where you don't have to do thoughts. You disguised as a spy. Oh, you little shit, come here. Oh, thank you. I'd love it if I sometimes missed that because of RNG. Oh, who are you? Oh, I found Isojuice Trump, but I was shooting him through a rock, so naturally my bullet hit the invisible part of the rock. Hitboxes. You're trying to second scope me as sniper, don't do that.
Ah.
Oh, he got... Oh, you're on my team now. He got, like... Oh, you got karma for that. Well, there's anything wrong with second scoping, I do it because I'm shit at sniper, but like, everyone complains about it, so I want to do that too. Oh, I got backstabbed. Oh. The thing with the Rescue Ranger, when you're building all your buildings, you're often low on metal. Yeah, I do understand that. Like, when the Rescue Ranger came out...
Once you're established with the defense, though, you do have metal.
But when it is, it's like, oh, I have exactly enough metal to level my thing up to level 3, but someone hit it for 2 metal. So now I'm on like 198 or something. The thing with the Rescue Ranger, which you could be like, oh, now I can actually build my shit. The other thing was, like, you didn't have to sentry jump everywhere, which I thought was like... Oh, sorry, you could, if you sentry jumped everywhere, you could actually do shit. What you had to do before was, like... You did this weird thing where, like, you sentry jumped and then you picked up the dispenser slash sentry slash whatever while you were jumping, if you remember that. Like, if you wanted to set up on gravel pit roof, you had to, like, jump and grab at the same time. It was really hard. You can spec enemy team lol. What? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Ooh. The thing with the Rescue Ranger is all other primaries are downgrades. I'd say. Like, the shotgun's really strong, but the only thing you'd really mostly use it for without, you know, unless you're playing, like, Gunslinger, is, like, shooting spies mostly, or occasionally going for a lucky flank. So having the ability to heal your sentry and move it was, like, the crossbow. You know, you're expected to have it, really.
Yeah. And it fires the same way as the crossbow, too.
Is it the same projectile?
Same mark and speed.
Oh. Do you remember when the crossbow was literally just a huntsman arrow? I always thought that was cool. Like,
yes.
you'd shoot your teammate full of huntsman arrows, and it was like, dope. And then they changed it, and it was like, oh, this is wrong. I don't like it, and then I forgot about it until just now. Like every change of this game, I was really pissed about it at first, and then it happened, and I was like, oh. Oh. Shoot me. This is a good time. Like, when you're on like 13 health as a spy, you really want the like one sentry to blip you once, because then you only take like 2 damage. Good evening, hello twin. Servers 160 ping. It's the payload beginners fragmasters.co.uk. PL Borneo. Hello. You're gonna know I went this way? Maybe not. Ooh. Have you checked if you can spec the enemy team? Because I don't have like spectator bound to anything. I could have to manually type in spec prev and spec new or spec next or whatever. Shit. Follow me, please follow me. Thank you. Oh shit. Have the patch been shipped? It hasn't been shipped, it's officially just a suggestion, but I suspect most of it's going to stay the same.
It's not really a suggestion, it's more of a preview.
Yeah.
They didn't say that these were up for debate.
They said they're still listening to feedback, but what I think is, if they ended up missing something huge, they might change that, but most of it will probably remain the same. I'm hoping that they saw getting rid of the skill ceiling on the Ambi as something really huge, and they nerf it in a different way. They might not. I might just have to live with it, like, you know. Some things you just have to live with, really. It's a shame, though. It just makes the game slightly less fun. No hat mode. It's... I mean, no hat mods works fine, I think. So they made it so the Ambi now has RNG on the first shot. So sometimes you'll hit
How many
them,
spies do they
won't.
have?
We have 3, I think. Oh, we have 4 even. I think they probably have like a single
No,
number.
they. It feels like they have 4.
Oh, you're on my team, aren't you? Oh,
Yeah.
not a clue. Come on, hit me with your flamethrower. Literally, they just added RNG, basically. Like. The blog post was released for Fumini Keep feedback. They aren't final. I'm hoping they're not. Like, most of them are fine. Some of them need a bit more work. IRC, or IMHO, the DR needs more of a nerf than just ammo. Like, get rid of the speed boost. The Ambi needs less of a nerf, i.e. just anything but RNG. I can't really think of more. Like, the Razorback I'd nerf less. I'd make it so you have 151 if you're overhealed, but if the medic lets go, it drains pretty fast. So, you know, you get the overheal buff if you're being pocketed, but otherwise you don't. Oh, you're a real guy. I can't see shit. Yeah, just adding RNG to anything is bad. Like, they removed stun on the scout. Oh wait, no, that's not you. That's just some guy called Hootie. I thought it was you. Adding hit scan to adding RNG to anything is bad. Like, imagine if they made it so the sniper rifle first shot is RNG. Like, it used to be the case that you wouldn't always do 50 damage, and that was like, why? Why would you do that? Sometimes you'll body shot and headshot sniper for a soldier for only like 199, and it was hell. It's basically what they've done, but they've added it as a patch. The danger shield is something beautiful to behold. I'm really happy with what they've done there. I wouldn't know, like that's really smart. Like basically making it a pyro resist, so it's got a use basically, other than just like plus 25% health or snipers can't kill you. Thank you. It's not in the game, they're just patch notes. I'm really hoping that they look at that specific one and rethink it. But most of, like, there's not anything on the top of my head that was like, oh, they really needed to change that. Like, the soda popper, maybe, but it's fine-ish as it is. It's a bit strong, but I think that's okay. Razorback nerf, fine, do a bit less on that. I mean, no, not really much I could think about that they needed to do more than what they've done. Maybe not nerf the base jumper. Like, I wasn't sure about that. Like, I don't know. Like, does the Razorback really that strong? I'll come back. Come back, please. Okay. These patch notes seem extreme. Yep. Some of them are great. Some of them, I'm not sure. You know what they could do? They can make it so the direct hit doesn't exist anymore. Oh. Yeah, if they go to random crits, I'd be pleased. It's perfect for sniper v sniper because you can kill them with a quickscope. Yeah. The sniper, like, the damage danger shield was balanced originally because you couldn't deal headshots, but you couldn't take headshots, so it gave a reason to use the Sydney Sleeper, because it was crap at the time. Since then, you don't have to use the Sydney Sleeper with it. The Sydney Sleeper's fine, and it's just a buff to the sniper class. Go on, do it. So, I don't know. That's fine. Let's get the pyro change on it, it's fine. Just no RNG, please. None of that. Get something. Oh. Oh, nice.
Not letting me switch weapons.
That's maybe a new nerf to NG. You can't ever switch weapons. You're stuck with what you spawned with.
I'm playing Scout right now.
Yeah, the Razorback's kind of
because there's too many spies. I have to mad milk them.
I mean, harsh on the DR. I don't think they've been harsh enough. I think they've been harsh in the wrong way. Again, like the annoying part was the speed boost. They nerfed ammo regen of all things. They just made the game slower, basically. Like, you know, it's a bit harder to use maybe because you have to think a bit more about it, but. You know, all of the updates have been. I hope they think a bit more about it, and then it just ended up being like not that big of a deal. Like right now, doesn't like ammo regen not do like bollocks already? And you can't regen wild cloaks anyway. Like people just got over that. Like it took no time. I think like what was it? Me, Toast, and Viljack all think that the DR was fine to nerf, but no one's happy with the ambi. I think that speaks about it because Viljack doesn't even play spy anymore. And he thinks it's a big issue. Like, you know, you think Viljack would be the first person to be like, haha, fuck spy! Oh, maybe not really. Viljack's quite a nice guy, actually. He plays Osu, which is his one downside. But he's really good at Osu. Like, really good at Osu. He's like... I don't know if he's the highest rank of everyone I know that's on Osu. I think he's a higher rank than, like, Menti and Nitro, who are already, like, 3,000 something. You can spam DR while 1v1ing a soldier. They could make it also with the DR that putting it down means you can't put it up for a bit longer. So you can't just do what I do, where you take a shot and you spam it up and down just in case. Because that is a little bit, like, kind of, I don't really have to think, like, it didn't take any time to think about that. Incorporate that into my thing. Because there is a reason to just pop Dead Ringer randomly, because you get, look at this, speed boost. Now that Pyro can't get me, and he just gave up. Regenerating the DR from ammo packs is OP.
Yes,
hello.
Sorry.
Didn't they already make... They should just make it so all ammo packs are the equivalent of a min ammo pack or something. And then remove the speed boost or lower it. And raise the damage protection if they want to. I don't know, it's kind of fine where it is. But if I remove the speed boost, then I want to keep it as it is. Just brain dead. Make stuff less brain dead. That's all I want, you know. Less brain dead, less RNG.
Sorry, that was my niece. She just kind of walked in.
You went... Your niece?
Am I like... she's visiting.
Oh god, am I like distracting your like family visit?
Nah,
and they're like, oh god, he's with that harlot Woolen. He's taking all of his, he's taking all of his attention. He's forcing him to play a video game across the world with him. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm bullying you. Shit.
No, that's it's cool. It's cool.
Oh, you into that? I'm not gonna say anything.
No. Right now, I'm just annoyed with these 3 Dead Ringer spurs.
Not the fact that your like wonderful young niece is viewing, and you should probably like make her some tea or something. Oh god, I'm an awful person. Just lower the amount of cloak packs. Just make it like I don't know. There's like the fact that they did nerf it is good. Like, you know, it needs a nerf, but you know, maybe nerf it in a slightly different way. Or keep it. Like, I think people just learn to live with as it is. I just don't think it's big enough. Like, the speed boost is fun, and if I was playing selfishly, I'd say yes, just nerf it like that and keep the speed boost, because I know that I could just learn to live with the I know I could just learn to live with the cloak thing. But like, I mean, I think the speed boost's too strong, really. Oh look, he's not using the Razorback, now he's dead. Oh! They should somehow change the red tape. What red tape? Oh yeah, there's another sapper.
Oh, the red tape recorder
I've got
is hopelessly
200.
broken.
I got 21,705 saps on my sapper, and take a guess on how many I've got on my red tape recorder.
0?
12! From a pub in a
Oh,
video where I was like, I'm going to use the red tape for the first time in my life, and that was it. Recorded on live, on stream. Or on like YouTube, presumably. Come here, come here. You're a sniper. Shoot me. Shoot me with your gun. Thank you. You gonna think I'm going up here? No, you're not. Okay. Oh shit, don't headshot me, please. You know, playing PUBG's made me, like, I feel like it's made me better at TF2, because it's made me, like, care more about sightlines and shit.
Mm-hmm.
No one's taking down the snipers. I mean, backstabbing these snipers non-stop. And if you're saying an issue, there's something wrong there. Hit me. Whee! No, hit. There we go. Now he's distracted with the spy, and he was going to spend the next 5 minutes of his life killing a Deadringer spy. Hooray! Do it. Change the goddamn Natasha. Please remove... I'm glad they removed stun. Just remove slowdown. Come on, while we're at it, just get rid of slowdown. Make it so that Natasha, like...
It seems like the new in thing is a slowdown mechanic instead of stuns.
I think they should replace all of it with, like, the ability to, like... There's like a 1% chance they'll just instantly die. How's that? What game was that? Oh fuck, what am I thinking of? There was a game? Like an RPG, where you could put like an attachment on that added like... XCOM?
Yeah.
XCOM. You can get the, whatever the fuck it was, where it was like, oh, you have a 5% chance to one-shot. And then the first time I came across the sector pod in XCOM 2, I spent like half an hour setting up for it, and then one-shot it with my like second attack, and it was like, oh. There goes like the difficulty spike in XCOM. Movement impairment effects are horrendous. I agree. You know what they could do with an Natasha? They could also make it so like there's a 1 in 5 chance you just eat a sandwich. Like you just pull out your sandwich and taunt. No matter what your health is, no matter what you even if you want to eat a sandwich, your guy will just eat one. What are you doing? There's a sniper over there somewhere. There you are. It's made me want to use trees a lot more for cover.
It makes me want to pay attention to every single sound
Yeah!
ever.
Yeah, like CSGO, I played for a bit, and all it made me do was like stand still more. Playing PUBG made me like use my ears. Like you're like, if you hear footsteps, you actively think about what you're gonna do. Like, oh, I should outflank them or something. God, it's too hot in my room. Thank God I live by myself. I feel so bad if there'd be other people being like in this heat. You're not a friend. You're not a friend either, but you're like not the best friend. Go away, Damien. Oh. Don't do that. He has no idea. Skyrim had Mayron's Razor or something. What does that mean? Oh, Skyrim has the ability to one-shot stuff. Yeah. So you get to like the part of the game where everything's like super master level dragon, ultra ancient, and you like melee him once, reload, melee, reload once, reload, and then you're like, haha. Hit me. I want you to hit me. Look at how great that is. The DR nerf, you got used to it pretty fast. Yeah, we all got used to. I mean, the one thing I'm never going to get used to is RNG, because you physically can't plan for it.
Control it.
You could plan for the dead.
You can manipulate it in some games.
Yeah,
but...
I mean, like, yeah. Well, you can't plan for bullet spread. You like when you're using this, when you're playing scout, you're practicing scout. You're going to go play scout in a high or mid or something. You're like, I'm going to practice DIM with my scattergun a shitload. You then think, oh god, I missed my scattergun. I'm so bad. When you miss with the pistol, you're like, oh, that's pretty bad RNG, but, you know, at least I know that there was going to be RNG on the pistol. If the ambi, it's like, oh, you know, I've just practiced forever, And my crosshair was dead on him. I looked in shadow play and watched it frame by frame. I should have hit those headshots, but oh no, there was RNG. You must leave now. Enjoy the rest of your lovely summer evening. Goodbye, Twinpath. It's actually like nearly 1 AM. I should probably consider going sometime soon, actually.
If you want to stop now, that's fine. Probably have dinner to
Do you want
eat.
to do now or after this game? Because I actually haven't eaten like since.
Okay, let's do. Yeah.
I had a sandwich at lunchtime. How long have I been streaming for? 5 hours. I haven't eaten in like 5.5, 6 hours. I had a sandwich.
You're free to bail at any time.
I'm going because I think it's mean to just like close a stream randomly. I'll give it one more game, and then people can be like,
Okay.
oh, you know, I'll watch for the rest of the round and then go. If I would just immediately finish, people would just be like, oh, what do I watch now? So you give people a bit of time to plan, and then we've got 30 more seconds to finish our words. I think. Oh, you didn't happen to see our PUBG duo win like at the first one, right? Chickabout? No.
Yes.
Did you happen to see the PUBG duo win? Like the first one we did. We just popped in.
Yes, I did.
What were your thoughts?
Yeah. I thought that was really great.
Some smart play.
And it also made me feel like that I really suck.
Does it make you want to think that you wanted to play? Like, did you see that and you were like, I want to play PUBG?
It made me want to play, but I still suck.
You gotta practice.
So
you gotta see squads and think, I can wipe them with my assault rifle. Proceeds to suddenly end the stream. No, I'm not gonna just suddenly end the stream. I'm gonna give it, what is it, 10 minutes, you reckon, and then end it. Oh. I thought the spine was further than that. That's my bad. Once you stop your stream, you're probably going to watch your pobs and shit because you suck at lobbies and stuff. Yeah? I have some old... Look, specifically my Twitch VODs. There's a lot of stuff I haven't uploaded as POVs. Specifically, the Team England shit from recently I thought I did pretty good on. Like, I hadn't played for a couple of weeks because I'd been moving flat, obviously, and stuff. But then I went in and did, like, pretty good. Like, top fragged and some... Nations cut scrims, so it's pretty good. Some of those are quite good.
I'm glad that all the spies are scouts now.
Yeah. Why would you ever not disguise as scout? And why would you ever not just play scout after you're tired of playing spy? It's literally the same thing, but like better in every way. Like, scout's just a better spy, really. I'm gonna shoot you, Damien. Oh, he's gone. Is the mate gonna come and get this health pack and fight me? I think he will. Gonna come around this corner.
Also, most of my team is AFK.
Oh, that makes it a great final round, like 4v something,
yes.
4v6. So my final closing thoughts, as I've repeated for the last like 5 hours. DR nerf good, do something else, like it's not enough of a nerf, just get rid of the speed boost or something. Oh, good night, Spicy. DR nerf, good, nerf it, please. If I were you, I would have nerfed the speed boost and just gotten rid of the fire thing. There's no point in having that. The fire thing was just too much of a buff for no reason. Because the brain dead part is the speed boost, so nerf that. You could keep the ammo thing if you want. I think people just get used to it regardless. Ambi nerf, don't do that. If you want to nerf it, don't do it with RNG. Make it like, make it if you want to have spread as a mechanic, make it like CS where you have to crouch or stand still. Or make it so you only have a couple of shots, 3 shots, 12 in reserve or something, so you have to hit your shots. Make it so body shots do less damage. Don't lower the ceiling on anything, ever. Like, it would be like, if they made it so the sniper rifle did like nothing. Oh, it is. Okay, I guess I'll just end it like after I finish saying my bit.
Alright.
Ambi nerf, don't do it with RNG, make it with something at least you can control. Razorback nerf, it's good that it was nerfed, but it might be a bit strong. You've made it from like a competitive weapon to a pub weapon with that like regen but no overheal thing. If I were you, I'd have made it so if you overheal the sniper and you have your medigun on him, you get 151, so you can survive on 1 HP, but if he leaves for a second, you only have 150. So it can still be used in both, relatively, but it's still nerfed. What else? That was mostly it, really, like those 3. Again, I'd remove any slowdown, but that's just because I don't like slowdown and most people don't. It's not as huge of a deal as it is, it's just a bit annoying for one game. So, don't worry too much about that. Atomizer was good, Heavy was good. Yeah, everything is just basically just the RNG on the Ambi, just change that. Oh yeah, the Eternal Reward, remove that cloak thing, 100%. No one's going to use it with that cloak debuff. It's 4-second cloak on invis without the like, if I equip the Electron now, I would only have 4 seconds cloak. I would never not use the kunai over it, especially after you buff the kunai so much, So, the Eternal Reward, if you want to buff it and do silly things, like you can disguise and use all your health, that's fine, a bit of fun. Make it, maybe butter knife people, you can get health, that's fine. Or you can get disguises that way. Don't screw around with the cloak with it. They should make Geratium blood work either another DR cloak. Yeah, they could do that. They could make it so if you Jurati someone... No, they already do that, don't they? If you Jurati someone and they DR, yeah, they keep the Jurati. There's a glitch, it's a visual glitch that looks like it's gone, but it's still there. Bleed, I think, should stay. Like, it's nice that you can just instantly remove bleed with a button, but what it should be is if you bleed a spy with, like, the Boston Basher, he'll keep bleeding, or the Tribal ship, he'll keep bleeding as he runs away, so you can kind of track him, you know? So that gives more reasons to nerf the speed, because then if you hit the spy in, like, melee range, you can track him in melee range. Anyway, that's it. Final thoughts. I'm going to end the stream after I, like, die to this soldier. Come here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to end the stream now. Good night. Thank you for watching.
Good night, Mom.
Good night, Chicken Bear. Bye. Ooh, none.